Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the menus here to go from this grow to the rotation that you saw in the example. To do that, first we're going to do the keyframes, and then we're going to move on to do the code bit afterwards. So going back to brackets, let's go back to our styles.css, and then this one's going to be rotate. Okay, I'll just put that in there so as you know, because this starts where the keyframes start to get a little bit bigger and more complicated. And again, we have to repeat them 3 times. Let's start with the first one. Let's call this one my rotate. Rotate, if I can do the keys there. Now, I'm going to do this in just 4 steps. Okay, you could do this in a number of steps to make it smoother, but I'm actually just doing it in 4 just to show you for quickness. So the first one, the first keyframe is at 0%. Okay, and at that 0%, what we're going to say is the transform rotate is going to be at 0 degrees. Okay. The next step, I'm going to say 25% of the rotation, or 25% of the animation, I should say. The transform rotate is now going to be at 90 degrees. Then at 50%, and you can see where this is going in a second, my transform rotate is now going to be at 180 degrees. It's gone all the way sort of round, and it's now upside down. The 75% transform rotate is now going to be at 270 degrees. And then finally at 100%, my, let's make that closer, transform rotate is now going to be at 360 degrees. Now, as I say, you could actually make that in smaller steps. You could say 10%, 20%, 30%, and have smaller turns to make it a little bit smoother. But I'm just doing this for quickness. I'm just going to have those 4 steps, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat this and add my minus WebKit on that one, and then my minus Mars. So there you have it. That is our keyframes for rotate. In the next lecture, we're going to be using those to rotate the menu buttons.